And they're actually looking at adopting some of those virtual things permanently going forward.
I know,
There's
I've
a
been
couple of
following.
bills.
I told Sheila,
Yeah.
vote for that.
Yeah, there's a couple of bills in the legislature right now.
Ma'am,
Hey, Mayor?
we didn't pick a very exciting day to come back into
We did not.
No,
Jackson Hole.
but I did ask, talk to Andy and Patty about doing that video, but Ron wasn't going to be here, and Norm was on the fence, so I just said, let's wait till next week to
Okay.
do it, and when we can see it. He had a really cool video on his State of the City last night, so.
Cool.
And I thought you guys would enjoy seeing all those good pictures and stuff, so.
Yeah, when I saw the agenda, I thought, I put on pants for this?
Oh, man. I'll have that view in my mind also.
Okay, Manny, let's go. All right, let's rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Morning, everyone. Nice to almost see all your faces.
Yeah, really.
Your mask-covered faces. Call the meeting to order. First thing we have today, the approval of the minutes from last week. And Charlotte, a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Moved in second. Anybody have any questions or corrections in the minutes? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Thank you. New business, purchasing. David?
Good morning, Dave Payne, Purchasing Manager. Fleet Maintenance did their annual inventory and found that they had several parts from primarily trash trucks that are no longer needed because those trucks are taken out of service. So I'd ask that you declare that inventory list as surplus property and they'll scrap it for metal value.
Great. Chair, entertain a motion to approve this declaration of surplus property.
So moved.
Second.
Second?
Moved in second. Any questions for Dave on that? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Thanks. Thanks, David. Next, claims.
Good morning, Tim Clary, City Controller. The Controller's Office has reviewed the claims for today in the amount of $4,535,769.58. We ask for your approval.
Thanks, Tim. Chair, entertain a motion to approve the claims.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Moved in second. Any questions on claims?
Probably not a direct question on claims, but kind of a question about the Lafayette Theater. I noticed that there are substantial invoice or POs for Vectron and Duke for the Lafayette Theater. We are working on rehabbing that and making it more mechanically functional. Is that correct?
Right, we've done some initial things. We got 3 new air conditioning units on the top of it. Jason Pierce and his team have done a lot of that initial work. We entered into a contract with Kettle Hut and Keystone to begin the next phase to look at the big renovation, which will be a substantial amount of money, so it's gotta be down the road a little bit. But yes, we've been making lots of improvements, and we do have 3 new energy efficient air conditioners up on the roof now, so.
Excellent.
And I'll add, Jason and his crew, they installed those up on the roof and saved a substantial amount of money,
Probably saving 30 grand.
those. So, yes, we've incurred some costs and definitely saved some money by doing things in-house.
We rented a crane and did it ourselves.
Good.
Excellent. On Big 12, I said, commented earlier, the chemical munitions, $7,264. Can you weigh in on that, what that actually is?
Okay, to my knowledge, that would be
You like
tear gas and other crowd control types of chemicals.
I assumed as much, but it just,
mace, things like that they carry.
I believe that's all I have.
Any other questions on the claims? We have a motion, a second. No further questions. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Thanks. Jim, thank you.
Thank you.
Miscellaneous. We have 2 miscellaneous event requests. The first one is the farmer's market.
And do we have somebody from the farmer's market here today to talk with us? Actually, Greater Lafayette Commerce, but that's okay.
Morning.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Rebecca Jones. I'm with Greater Lafayette Commerce. I'm also the market manager for the Lafayette Farmers Market.
Okay.
So we're looking to continue the farmers market on Fifth Street as well as expand it to Main and Ferry, through Main and Ferry, not the intersection there. We have had a lot of interest this past year with new vendors, and with the vendors who had stepped out last year, we still ended up having a full market. So having that space would allow us to create a better downtown atmosphere, as well as if we had to spread out again due to COVID, if something else would happen, that would give us the extra space that we were not allotted last year.
Okay. So the dates beginning in May 1st?
Yes, Saturdays in May, starting May 1st through October, which is October 30th, the last Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed the first part of that. What, did you change the location, or did you ask for
There.
additional space?
I asked for additional space.
On the
yes.
other side of,
Yeah.
of Main,
So
towards
from-
Ferry.
Yeah.
Fifth Street.
Main
Side
to-
of Main towards there, okay.
Yep, to the Salem parking lot for right now.
Yeah, plus the parking lot?
At this time, no. Just to the parking lot, like to Ferry, like mall hops and
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
Okay.
Not within the parking lot itself, no.
Okay. But we are using the parking lot by Shook's building, I think.
Correct.
Okay.
At this time, until the building is sold, and then another decision should be made.
Okay, all right.
Will there be access to the Salem parking lot?
Yes, yes, there's still access from Ferry by the Fowler Building. And our blockades will stop just prior to the entrance on Ferry to that parking lot.
Have the businesses along there,
I've been in discussion with them. Mall Hops is, I guess, moving, but they still have access on Ferry Street. Therapy Solutions is also renting out their building. When discussing it with them, they didn't have any issues. Roth Florist does use part of that area to park. However, in speaking with Economic Development, another space on Main Street will be allotted for him to park during our hours.
So you've sent out the good neighbor letter, you've
Yes, sir.
done all that, and that's the feedback you received or questions you've had?
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't had any negative,
right.
just the question about the Roth, but Florist, but I believe that that's solved now.
Okay, all right.
Have you had a bit larger interest this year?
I've had a lot.
That's good.
Just December to yesterday, I've had about 25 vendors who were not previously with us
Oh, wow.
inquiring. I think that 2020 gave us a lot of time for our entrepreneurial skills to kick in. So,
Crafting.
yeah, definitely.
Cooking.
So I know that we have, and I know this is between May and October, which I get. Aren't there a couple farmers markets you have that fall outside of that time frame?
Correct. At this time, I'd like to postpone requesting any permits for those.
Okay.
Due to a potential location change for the winter season.
Okay, all right, that's fine. So you'll come back if you have to,
Yes, sir.
you'll have to come back if you do that. Okay, all right. Anybody have any further questions? Do we have a motion a second? We need a motion a second. Chair, entertain a motion to approve this special event request.
so moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved in second. Any questions, further questions, Rebecca?
You'll get an updated insurance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Other questions? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. And then we have a banner request from Hunger Hike. I don't think there's anybody here from that, which I don't think there needs to be. So this was a request on behalf of the Hunger Hike, and Chair, entertain a motion to approve this request for the banner.
So
Hunger
moved.
banner. Second?
Second.
Moved in second. Any questions or concerns about that? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. That's it for the agenda. We have a short agenda today. Yes, Chief?
It's
Okay.
taxis. It's taxis.
What everyone was waiting for to get back in person for. Patrick Flanley, Chief of Police. I have 3 taxi cab renewals. First is for Marvin Sparger, 302 South 31st Street, apartment number 2. The second is for Christine Young, 2304 Centennial Court. And the third is Daniel Tierney, 1908 Underwood Street. These are all renewals, and reviewed them and would request approval.
Requested approval, all three?
Yes.
Okay, Chair will entertain a motion to accept the chief's recommendation of approval of these 3 taxi cab permits.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Moved and second. Any questions regarding any of them? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign. Thanks. Thanks, Chief. Mayor, any comments today?
No, thank you.
Anybody have any comments for the good of the whole? Okay, if not, meeting stands adjourned. Thank you.